So go grab a bolster or a pillow. And if you do have a block, you don't have to have one, but if you do have a block, it will be really helpful.
Hmm.
And then we can catch up.
Let's see.
So some of us were chatting as we were getting going. It is the year of the horse, and we were just talking about horses, which is fun and exciting.
Nice.
And then, Drea, I wanted to hear your reflections from the call last night and hear if anybody has any intentions for this new year. Any words, any intentions
Hmm.
as we come to seated. So you can spread those sit bones, move the skin, the flesh, the tissue, the muscle out of the way. Get on those sit bones, roll on the front sit bones, lengthen the spine, and then we can connect in and chat. Palms facing up, shoulders rolling down and back.
Sorry, having to find my block.
Oh, perfect.
It is rather dusty.
Time to take out that block. I know.
Yes, haven't used it in a while.
I'm glad you're here. Anybody have a word for this year?
Perseverance. Perseverance.
Perseverance. I love that, Karen.
Hmm.
That's a good one.
Yes, yes.
My, mine's restoration.
Ooh, restoration. I love it.
Ah, 2025 was restoration for me.
Ah, cool.
Yeah. Now I guess this year would be purpose, life's purpose.
Ooh, that's purpose. That's powerful too.
Yeah.
I'm excited about this year. I'm gonna make it my best year yet. Best year ever.
Yes.
Yay. And then Drea, what were your reflections from last night? Let's take our arms up.
Well, it was just such a positive energy, such a positive experience to be with such all these like-minded individuals that just like their souls like just wanted to be on a healing journey together.
Awesome. I love it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yay. Yeah, we just had our little welcome and celebration call last night, celebrating wins. So we're taking the arms, the hands, and we're just interlacing the fingers. And the palms are facing up towards the ceiling. And then you're keeping that clasp nice and tight with your fingers, but you're pulling away. So your elbows are pulling towards the outer edges of the room. And at the same time, you're going to roll your top shoulders down the back. Roll down the back, down the back, down the back, down the back. And the armpit chest is lifting upwards, shoulders rolling downwards. And you're going to keep that tension so that you're keeping the clasp of the fingers, but you're pulling away. Elbows reaching towards the outside edges. And you might be surprised how fatigued you start to get, how much it starts to burn, because you're working different muscles all in the forearms, the fingers, the connecting tendons in the elbows, the shoulders. And then again, we want to take that front rib to the back of the room, front rib to the back of the room. Beautiful. And then broaden wide in your scapulas, broaden wide, expand, find that spaciousness. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. And then we want to soften the jaw, relax the jaw, open the jaw, and soften the throat. Yes, it's burning. I know. We want to get through that aching, grueling, burning. We want that sensation. It's actually a positive sensation. Your body's doing the work. And then inhale the arms up, expand, release through the fingertips.
Hi.
Hi. Good job. Reach, extend, lengthen. And then the arms forward, and of course, going at your own pace with where you're at today. And we want to reach through those fingertips, and you're expanding all the way from the outside edge of your shoulder, from that scapula, all the way through the fingertips. Scapula all the way through the fingertips. Face soft, jaw soft, throat soft. And rolling those shoulders down and back. And again, see if you can find a softness in your face, a smoothness in your breath. And then you're engaging the muscle to the bone. So engage that muscle to the bone. And inhale up one more time just to get the length. So take this length all the way through your spine, through your side waist. Exhale, twist. So we want that left arm, back of the palm, going on the outside of the right knee. Exhale, twist. Inhale, get taller. And again, we're engaging that muscle to the bone engagement, and getting that external rotation. External rotation. Good. Smooth, soft breathing. Softening the face, softening the neck. And when you inhale, see if you can expand your chest and your sternum. And you're expanding in all directions, 360 degrees. Broadening wide across your chest. And again, really engage the muscle to the bone in the arms. Engage, engage, engage. And then inhale, arms up. Good, and now we're going to exhale, twist to the opposite side. Exhale, twist. And we're going to get that external rotation of the arms. And you're rolling those top shoulders down the back. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Good. Smooth breathing. So again, we're getting an external rotation of your arm. So your inner arm is rolling towards your outer arm, and your outer arm is rolling toward your back of your arm, and your back of your arm is rolling toward your inner arm. So it's a continuous external rotation of both arms. And then inhale, get taller, and exhale, twist deeper. And again, broad and wide across your chest. You're going to try and lift this armpit chest up towards the ceiling. Lift, spread wide. Soften the face, soften the throat. And then see if you can calm that center brow. So that spot between your two eyebrows. Soften, release, open. And those side temples. Imagine that they're opening like horse's eyes. Good. Inhale, get taller. Exhale, twist deeper. And exhale, come back to center. Just notice your body. If there's not any aching, grueling, again, you're just communicating to your body, you're building strength there, you're getting circulation there. Feel if there's any new expansion and see if you can intentionally expand across your back ribs. So your lower back rib is reaching to the wall behind you and expanding wide. Soften the face, soften the shoulders, soften the jaw. The shoulders are rolling down your back, armpit, chest lifting upwards and forwards. And again, you're still getting this external rotation of your arms. So this is actually our natural posture when we're like in our, like little kids before they learn how to slouch, before they learn, before they get their feelings hurt. This is our natural posture. Heart lifted, doesn't it feel good? Heart lifting upwards and forwards, chest spreading wide. And again, this armpit chest, you can even grab it with your two thumbs. This armpit chest is lifting up towards the ceiling and it's rolling. So it's very helpful if you actually get this rolling action. So I'm using my thumbs to help move this tissue, this flesh, the muscles. So rolling the armpit chest up and rolling the shoulders down and back. Good. Awesome, awesome readjustment. And that's going to readjust our shoulders as well. Good. So the trapezius, these top muscles, are supposed to live on the back body, not on the front body. Rolling them down and back. So we're going to grab our bolster and do what I know is a lot of your favorite poses. We'll do it in honor of Sandy today, who's off being an earth angel as usual. So you're going to grab your bolster. If you don't have a bolster, you can use a pillow, a couch cushion. You could do this really on any elevated surface. But I'm just going to demonstrate first. And to get that opening we were just talking about, with the shoulders rolling down and back, I'm going to start low. I'm sure you can see. And then my shoulders are going to start rolling down and back. And now I have this opening that I was asking us to get, but it naturally happens in this pose. So the top shoulders are rolling down and back. Arms can be wide, knees can be bent. And then again, I'm scooping my low back away from the back of my head. So scooping my buttocks away from my head towards my heels. And that's it. And it is a huge adjustment. So go ahead and get yourself set up. Again, you can use blankets folded, pillow, couch cushion. And I'll demonstrate again. We'll go into it together. So if you start low, then when you slide back, it will start to roll those trapezius on the back of the body. Heart open, palms wide, knees together, feet wide. And this is a complete and total reset. So we want to stay here for a little bit. Keep staying there. I'm just going to check in. Ideally, you want to do this pose for 10 minutes to start to get the full benefits of it. Beautiful.
Hey.
Hey, look, your kitty's joining you, Jennifer.
Yes, she is. She could not use the claws. That would be good.
It's like, this is nice. Okay, perfect. Good work, ladies.
Rita, what's this pose doing for us again?
Yeah, great question, Zippy. So let's walk through it. This is an amazing pose. So I'm gonna walk us through it. There's a lot of benefits here. But one, we're getting that heart open, shoulders rolling down the back. So it's teaching us that structure of how to get into our natural alignment with the heart open. And then that's going to bring circulation not only to our heart and our chest, but our tissues, like the breast tissue, it's helping to support and keep healthy. It's also bringing circulation to our thymus gland, which is in right at our heart. And go ahead, you can even tap that thymus gland, give it like 5 to 10 taps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that helps to stimulate that. And that is in charge of our immune system, the thymus gland. And then we have our thyroid and parathyroid glands right in the throat region. It's bringing circulation to those, and that impacts all of our hormones as well. And something that most people don't know about your parathyroid gland, that actually impacts like any wrinkles in our skin, osteoporosis, like our bone density, our calcium absorption. That's all the parathyroid gland. So those doing like the nutrition reset, all of those whole foods are alkalizing, which nourishes the parathyroid gland. And when your parathyroid gland is healthy, then your bones, your connective tissue, your veins, like varicose veins, are just a sign of a weakened parathyroid gland. So that's something we really want to nourish. And this pose is nourishing that. So it's bringing that blood flow and that circulation to your thymus, to your parathyroid, to your thyroid. And then just notice how you feel in this pose. That's the big one. Notice how you feel. So as that heart starts to open and expand, as we change our posture, we actually change our physiology in our body, which changes our chemistry in our brain. So notice if you feel a little bit more joy in this pose, or an elevation of mood, or maybe stress starts to feel like it leaves the body. That's a chemical response from our physiology, from our posture, which is amazing, right? Amazing that we can have that much of an impact on our body and our mind through a simple posture. So there's a lot of things. I'll keep actually sharing the benefits because it's kind of endless. So you're getting that armpit chest area open. In Eastern psychology, this is where depression hides, is in this armpit chest. And it's an area where we protect, where we close, that gets hardened. This is a lymphatic dumping ground. So getting this area open, blood flow, circulation, it impacts the health of our whole body, but also very much impacts our mood, is getting this open. And again, the physiological response of spreading that heart wide and opening the back of the chest, the back heart, that's where we start to feel safety in our body, nourishment in our body, safety in our nervous system. So even, it's not that we can always stay in this pose, but you can learn what your body is learning in this pose and that posture, and then you can apply it when you're walking down the street, when you're standing in a room, when you're driving your car. You can apply the same mechanisms that you're learning in this pose. So this pose is the teacher. It's the teacher of how to tap into our natural state of joy, our natural heart opening. And I'll just pose this question to let you guys reflect on it. But what differences do you notice in your life when your heart is open, when you're not guarding and protecting? But you're receiving love and you're giving love freely. It's a beautiful feeling, right? It's a beautiful, beautiful feeling. And that is the foundation of abundance in our lives, right? When we can freely give and freely receive. And let your nervous system regulate. So if your eyes are open, try and get the balance between your right eye and your left eye. If you're looking at the ceiling, it's a micro adjustment in the brain, but it has a massive impact. Massive impact. So the jaw is softening, the face is softening. And again, align that center brow, that center point between your eyebrows. Align that with the center of your head and the center back of your head. Again, it's a micro adjustment with massive implication. And then the center top of your head, align with that center brow, align with your center nose, with your center chin, with your center sternum or that center heart. And now lift your heart towards your chin. So it's as if you're getting a lift from the inside of your body. A lift from the inside of your body, reaching upwards and forwards towards your chin. And then you're rolling your shoulders down your back, and your shoulders are chasing towards your glutes, and your glutes are chasing towards your heels. And those knees are together, and you have equal pressure in your feet, equal pressure in your feet, equal pressure in your wrists. Engage that muscle to the bone in your arms. And keep finding that opening across your heart, across that armpit chest, rolling those top shoulders down your back, chasing your glutes towards your heels. And you'll notice once you find that rhythm and that pattern and that connection, your core naturally engages. So now we're starting to tone our internal organs. We're starting to tone the musculature of the spine. And we want it's the inner muscles of the spine, which we don't usually access that. And we want hi Layla. It's going dab dab, dab dab. You want those inner muscles toning, because that's going to support the joints, the structure, the integrity of the spine, the circulation, that synovial fluid. And then you want to reach through your fingertips. Reach through your fingertips. So keep staying in this pose. We're just going deeper again. You really start to receive those bigger benefits of this pose after 10 minutes. And honestly, if you put this on your calendar, a 10-minute block, daily, 5 times a week, 3 times a week, 1 time a week, you would see massive, massive changes in yourself and in the way that you relate to the world. just in that natural joy, that natural awe. It's like kind of going back to that childlike state, right? Layla's really in that right now. She's just turned 1 and everything is amazing. Ooh, wow. Right? So getting back to that awe, that joy. So yeah, I love that question, Zippy. And it's honestly, it's endless. We could keep going. So we talked about the nervous system being regulated. We talked about it supporting the endocrine system. It also supports that pituitary and pineal glands, which are in the brain. And the pituitary gland regulates everything else. So that impacts every function in the body, all of your hormones, every other gland in your body. So it's like the master communicator. Oh, sorry, you guys can stay in it. I was just speaking, but yes, please stay in it. It's the master communicator to the rest of your body. So you nourish that, and everything else is nourished. And again, everything in your nutrition is supporting all of those systems, the nervous system, the endocrine system, nourishing it at that cellular level so that the gland can function in an optimal state. And that's when you get into root cause healing, because you're actually just supporting all the systems of the body, which has a domino effect on every single other function in the body. So it's just about support, nourishment, love. Okay, so when we do come out, I'm gonna actually have you push with your feet so your shoulders come off of your blanket or your bolster, and then you're gonna push that bolster away, knees together, because you were just in there for a while, so you did a lot of restructuring of the body. So roll on out to the right side as you come up, restructuring of the body. And we went into a lot of more of like the educational, mental aspects of that pose. But now I just want you to tune inward into your body. Your body's actually the best teacher. Close your eyes, palms facing up, sitting up on that bolster, and just tune inwards for a moment. And just notice what feels different for you. What feels different? Tune into your body. Is the jaw softening? Is the heart opening a little bit more? Even just a micro. Does the brain feel a little bit more balanced, more regulated? Is it easier to access that inner wellspring of joy that's actually always there and available to us? And then just breathe. Breath maybe is a little softer. But that pose is your daily nourishment of all of your systems. And it does balance the brain, balance the right and the left side of the brain as well. Work. Okay, so staying seated, go ahead and cross your legs the other way. And now we're going to cross our arms. We love this one, but we want to get into those shoulders, the back of the shoulders. So left elbow goes on top of the right elbow, crisscross at the wrists. And now we're spreading wide across the thoracic spine behind the heart. So see if you can spread the scapulas wide. Soften the throat, soften the face, soften the jaw. And release those elbows towards the wall in front of you, towards the space in front of you. Reach, reach, keep reaching, keep reaching, keep reaching, keep reaching. And this gets into the neck, the shoulders, the jaw. If you know someone that experiences migraines, it can also sometimes just be from tension that's held in the body. So we're getting into those areas where we commonly hold tension and releasing those. And then exhale, crisscross the opposite direction, right elbow on top. And again, if you're starting to feel that aching, grueling in your muscles, it's a good thing. Just soften your breath, soften your jaw, breathe through it. When we can smooth our breath, hard things become easy. And when I say smooth, I mean steady it. So if you notice any in your breathing, you want it to be no jaggedness. So we're breathing in through our nose and out through our nose. Smoothing out and steadying the breath. We were watching something the other day and it was like in the 70s and one of the kids, he was like a teen or a preteen and he was trying to, uh, he basically as a, he, he was just making fun of one of his friends and he goes, "You mouth breather." I was like, oh my God, I forgot about that. But it's funny because this is actually teaching you to have that smooth, steady breath through your nose. I just laughed that that was, a way to make fun of somebody. But it's actually really important to learn how to breathe through our nose. So smooth inhalation and exhalation through the nose. And exhale those arms down. Yeah, and if you can train yourself to breathe through your nose during the daytime, then it will become a habit where you're breathing through your nose at night. And then inhale, we're gonna spread wide across the collarbones again. Palms facing up, rolling the shoulders down and back. And just notice the difference in your structure. So the one over the bolster where we're getting our heart open, that really starts to open up all the connective tissue. It starts to move stagnant lymph. It starts to address any fascia that has gotten constricted. Because we don't want any of the part of the body to feel like concrete where it's holding itself tense, right? We want to learn how to get those tissues pliable and soft again. And that's actually going to be stronger at the end of the day. So the way that you do that through your movement, through the alignment is what we've just done. But it has to go deeper than that. It's actually cellular. And that's why we weave in the nutrition. If you're getting alkaline foods, your greens, your berries, your fruits, any of those dark greens, that is alkalizing your body. So it gets rid of those acids that cause that inflammation and that tissue stagnation. So that is the missing piece. It's crucial for the health of your cells to get those alkaline minerals, which are going to hydrate, oxygenate, and eliminate acids out of the body, which is inflammation. Good. Soften the face. Okay, so just in the last few minutes, I want to do any check-ins, and first just tune in with your body. So anything that you're noticing, any differences. And one thing, one little gem, whatever that may be that you gained, one little insight that you want to take into the new year with you. Look at all these beautiful postures. So beautiful. It's you guys aren't maybe able to see each other, but I can see everyone. And everyone is sitting with their heart open, with their chest lifted. And there's a very peaceful, angelic quality about it when you see someone in that state, and also when you access it from the inside out. But it's just beautiful to witness someone really standing in their grace and that true self, right? And it's something that we have to work for. We have to train. Yay. So takeaways.
So, coach, like for my word being restoration, like I just feel like that was like a restoration pose for me. Like I really am gonna be committed and try to do it more often, at least once a week to start. Like because I just felt because I know that we all know that restoration starts from within, and actually for a spiritual level, with just opening up the heart, receiving love, and being able to give love. Those are like the first two commandments of God in the Bible. So it's just like, it's to me, it speaks to that word that I'm talking about with restoring and surrendering, and yes, and the healing aspect of it. So I thank you for that insight. Thank you.
That's sweet. That's beautiful. Thank you for sharing. And that is the restorative pose, restoration pose, 100%.
Ditto, ditto, ditto. All that she said. Oh,
Sweet.
and also for me, when we were on the bolster, um, and when we came off of it, and I love your instruction. I mean, I don't care how long I've been doing this. I need your instruction because I find that oh, is that your sister?
Yeah,
Isn't
Mary,
that your sister, Mary Beth?
she
She
popped.
popped in and popped out.
You know.
Happy New Year, Mary Beth. So when we came out of that pose, usually when I'm doing this practice, I do a whole lot of percolating. And for me, the only way I can explain it, it was like my cells were cleansing out and evicting stuff that no longer served me. That's the only way I can explain it. I mean, it was just like, I'm like, what's going on? I mean, I could feel something moving in my body, and it was just so peaceful and so serene and so inviting. That's the only way I can explain it. It was cathartic. It really was cathartic. Gonna have to incorporate that along with what is this called that I do every day? What's that called?
I don't even
Is
actually
it
know the name of it specifically. It's
Mhm.
getting
So I've been doing that for 2 years now. So I need to incorporate that as well. And that's the restorative pose that we
Mhm.
were doing on our back. Okay, I need to do that.
Called-
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm sorry.
It's called Septubanda, but yes, it's a heart opener.
Sep
Sept,
Septubanda.
yeah.
Spell that, please, love.
Septubandha, I think.
You're great. You're great. Septubanda. Okay, thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
Mm.
Beautiful. I love that. An eviction of anything that is not serving. That is accurate. That is happening. I love that. Way to put words to it. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Jennifer, do you want to share anything?
Well, I haven't really done this before. And exercise is so different with long COVID, the way you feel. So my body is not used to those exercises, and I was the mouth breather big time. I was like, and my asthma is like, you can do this.
Yeah, way to
So it's really hard to engage with those muscles. And I'd never done that before. And like widening my scapula and like going in, I was like, my body's like, what are you doing to me? What are you doing to me? And I just had to learn to just sit with it and just be in that process of pain and whatever it is. Because, like you were saying, we hold our depression in the armpits. I didn't know that. So, all this for me, I'm always like this. I'm a sloucher because I'm trying to breathe. And so, I found myself more this way than going back that way. So, that was really great. And the Septubanda just, I was like, wow, I can just do that. You said 10 minutes, right?
Yeah, yeah.
10 minutes and just open up my heart because I could just feel different because it also opens up my chest, right?
Mm.
Just being in that and receiving, being the year of the horse, just opening up to like the universe and actually receiving the gifts and not pushing them away is something I'm gonna really intentionally notice
I'm so
every day.
no way to show up. This practice is hard for everyone. It's uncomfortable for everyone. It's painful for all of us. But with you and what you've been, you know, coming and you just showing up today, that's huge. So way to go. And anyone here will attest, like it is just working through those uncomfortable moments and breaking through to the other side. Again, with gentleness, we never want any sharp pain, but that aching, grueling, it's honestly just part of it. So good job. Way to do
Thank you. Just giving myself grace. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Happy
it.
New Year.
Happy New Year. Oh, and Septubanda, it also nourishes our adrenal glands,
Oh,
impacts our stress, and as actually has to do with our adrenal glands when you get to the root cause. So our adrenal glands getting nourished is going to support the lungs as well, which is really cool.
that stress, anxiety, supporting my lungs. Okay, 10 minutes. 10 minutes for me. So
And
I'm
you,
investing in me. So I'm not going to say, oh, there's no 10 minutes. No,
yeah, do it.
invest in me my 10 minutes every day, all of us.
Yes. Exactly.
Thank you.
Even if you fall asleep in it, that's okay. I remember I was lucky because I grew up with this. And so if I ever had a really hard day, like as a teenager or something just was going on, I would set this up, blankets in my bed, and just lay like that and just fall asleep to it. And it was the biggest blessing. So if you have any kids or teens or anything, please gift them this. It is one of the sweetest gifts we can give. Jennifer.
I haven't been that relaxed in a long time.
Yeah.
And laying there, not only relaxed, but you could feel the love coming in.
Mhm.
Yeah, I definitely am doing this every day.
Yay.
I'm
Awesome.
definitely.
And one tip sometimes is just set it up in the middle of the room where you're gonna trip over it, where you just have to do it.
Right, exactly.
Or just put it on your calendar and then it's boom, it's that time. Right, commit to it. I love it. Good work, team. Good work. So proud of all of us. I know.
Coach Rita, I was gonna say, the way you walk us through this, like I don't think we'll probably have heard it before, but it's just how you're there for us and you're present and just doing it all. It's just somehow it just clicked so well. So
Awesome.
just letting you know that.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Amen. Mhm.
Yeah, it's a body awareness, it's embodiment. It's become cellular. It really does the more you practice.
Mhm.
Yeah. Awesome,
Yes, yes.
awesome work. Love you all.
Mhm.
Love you all.
Love you more.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year,
Yeah,
Coach
thank
Rita.
you.
Yeah,
Blessings,
and thank
everyone.
you
Love you guys.
for your gifts that you share with us in your service to your ministry here, Rita. You're gifted and talented in it, and you're sharing it with the world. And so we're very grateful
Amen.
and
Yes.
happy years to you, yeah, and
Thank
everyone.
Very grateful. Very grateful. Thank you, Coach Rita.
you.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Earth
we all
Angel
gotta share
Julia.
our gifts, right? We got to.
Yes,
Yay.
absolutely. Earth
Uh,
Angel Jennifer and Earth Angel Zeppi.
Aaron,
Is that right?
Oh, bless you.
Bless you. Love you all.
Thank you. Nice connecting with all of
Here.
you, seeing your
you as
Same,
faces.
well. You
same
as
here.
well.
Have a
Bye.
blessed one
Bye. Have a
now.
great one.
Be
Bye
blessed.
bye.
Bless.